but knowing the information and actually implementing and doing the behaviors are two completely different things. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alycia, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about health and wellness coaching. We're going to be discussing what a health and wellness coach is and some of the benefits of coaching. Let's jump into it. Okay, so starting off with what is a health and wellness coach? So generally, a health and wellness coach is someone who helps people achieve their health and wellness goals. Usually they're having some type of problem or issue that they just can't seem to solve on their own, and they want extra support to get them to their goal. So just know that the coaching industry right now doesn't regulate or require someone to have a specific type of training in order to call themselves a coach. So you're probably seeing lots of different coaches popping up right now, and that's because you don't have to have a specific training or certification in order to call yourself a coach. So that may be something to consider if you are looking for a coach, looking for someone who has either some formal training, a health-related background, or at least has gone through a similar transformation that you're trying to go through yourself. So for me, I have a combination of both having a health-related background with training in psychology, health promotion, health education, health behavior, at both the master's and PhD levels. And I'm also a certified health coach and a certified life coach. So kind of the best of both worlds in that regard, but just know that coaches do vary in their levels of training and education. So just know that some coaches may be more general and help with lots of different things, or they may be pretty specialized. The important part to note about coaching is that while coaches may have extensive background in training and may even consider themselves an expert in certain areas, you are the expert of your life, and no one knows what's going to work better for you than you. You are the expert of your own life, and the coach is really there to serve as a co-pilot to help you along the journey. Coaches are very skilled at listening deeply to what you're saying, reflecting what you're saying back to you so you hear it from a different perspective and maybe gain some new insights. And they're very skilled at asking powerful questions that are going to cause you to reflect and think deeply about what it is you truly want and what it is that's holding you back. Okay, so now let's get into some of the benefits of coaching. So many of us are going through our days on autopilot, moving from one task to the next. You know, we may feel really busy and we don't take the time to step back and reevaluate what is it that we really want to change and why does it matter? Like, what difference is it actually going to make in my life? So working with a coach helps you get crystal clear on your desired outcomes and what difference it's going to make in your life when you make those changes. When it comes to health and wellness, a lot of us make really vague, unclear goals like, oh, I want to feel better, I want to be healthier, and those are very vague. So working with a coach is going to help you get very specific about what being healthier means to you, what feeling better means to you. Getting crystal clear so that your goals are very clear and specific, and you know what behaviors you need to do to work towards those goals. As part of that, working with a coach helps you get really clear on your why, your motivation for wanting to change. Getting clear on what are the things that are holding you back right now from making change. I really enjoy helping my clients live well-rounded and fulfilling lives. Whether you want to call that work-life balance, work-life integration, call it what you want, but I usually work with really ambitious women who have trouble balancing, working really hard at work, succeeding in their careers, crushing their professional goals with actually taking care of themselves and prioritizing their health and wellness. So sometimes they're crushing it at work and just can't find the time or aren't able to fit in time to prioritize their health, or they're productivity and success at work is now being challenged because they're not prioritizing their health and wellness. So that's my jam. That's what I currently love helping my clients with, living fulfilling, well-rounded lives that doesn't revolve just around work. So let me know down in the comments, what's one health and wellness goal that you're currently working on? I'd love to cheer you on in the comments. Yes. Another benefit of working with a health and wellness coach is getting a customized action plan. Wellness is rarely a one-size-fits-all approach. What may work for me may not work for you or the next person. So one of the great benefits of working one-on-one with a coach is that you're able to customize what your action plan is going to be based on what works for you in your life. As part of coaching, the goal is to meet you where you are today and make very practical and sustainable changes that you can make over the long term. Making huge, drastic changes may get you to your goal very quickly, but it's not going to be sustainable in the long term, and you may end up where you started. So the goal is to make very practical and often small changes that over time have compounding effects, but day to day, it doesn't feel like such a huge lift, but those changes come over time. And then the third benefit of health and wellness coaching is having ongoing support and accountability. I truly think this is where coaching really shines. So we all know that making change is hard, and we often have the information of what we need to do, but knowing the information and actually implementing and doing the behaviors are two completely different things. Information usually isn't the problem. We usually know what we could be doing to improve our health in a certain way, but there are often roadblocks that come up when putting them into practice day to day, and having a coach to help you troubleshoot and find ways to work around those challenges can be very powerful. Related to support and accountability, working with a coach helps you develop very specific skills that are needed for lasting change. Skills like being resilient and overcoming challenges along the way. Skills like self-awareness and mindfulness of your behaviors and how they make you feel. Awareness of certain thought patterns that are keeping you from making change or keeping you stuck in the same habits that you've been doing. Skills like optimism and improving your mindset around health behaviors. Skills like self-efficacy or the confidence and belief in your own ability to reach your goal even when challenges come up. All very important skills for being able to maintain behavior change in the long term. When it comes to achieving your wellness goals, it's often a challenging process, and we're so often really hard on ourselves, which creates frustration and disappointment and leaves us wanting to give up prematurely. But working with a coach can help you envision new possibilities and new solutions that maybe you haven't thought of in your day-to-day routine. And in terms of accountability is so important for achieving challenging goals. Research has shown it that accountability really does make a difference. Knowing that someone is going to be checking in with you, asking how you've done on your goal, it really gives that extra push to actually make change, especially when it's hard. Just know that a coach isn't going to let you off the hook as easily as a friend who's serving as your accountability partner might. You know, the situation where you and your friend decide to be accountability buddies and say you're going to go for runs together. Let's say Monday comes and you and your friend are supposed to go running. You're accountability buddies, you're supposed to be doing this together. And let's say your friend is like, girl, I'm not going for that run. Let's go to happy hour instead. Having an accountability partner as a friend may not be your best bet. If they, can be a little flaky, may not be as committed to the goal as you are. That wraps up today's chat about coaching. Let me know if you have questions in the comments, and let me know if you want to see more videos about coaching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and join the family. Subscribe and join the fam. While you wait for next week's video, check out this one about 8 healthy habits that have changed my life. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay true to you. As part of that, working with a... Y'all like my new glasses? What you think?